Today's session I am taking about the fatty acids. The objectives of this session are: at the end of the session, the learner shall be able to describe very general aspects, and the second objective is classification of the fatty acids. Okay. Now, fatty acids. What are fatty acids? So, fatty acids are long chain hydrocarbon containing monocarboxylic acid. One carboxyl group is present. Monocarboxylic acid. These are fatty acids. The way we can describe the fatty acids. And there may be a degree of unsaturation. What does it mean? So that means some fatty acids, they do not contain any double bond. Some other fatty acids, they contain one. Some other fatty acids, so they contain more than one double bond. Okay, let me represent the fatty acid. Here, this is the way we can represent. This is hydrocarbon chain. This is hydrocarbon. This one is hydrocarbon chain. Of varied length. Okay, so this one is, as I said, carboxyl group. This one is carboxyl group. As I said, they are monocarboxylic acids. Okay, the hydrocarbon chain length may vary from 2 to 36 carbons. Now, mostly generally they are 16 and 18 carbon fatty acids are common. Fatty acids are commonly present. They are most commonly present. Okay. Then the next one is, let me see how this hydrocarbon chain containing carboxylic group containing fatty acid looks like. Let me write one fatty acid. Okay. Okay, this is the fatty acid. Okay. 8 carbon fatty acid. In 8 carbon fatty acid, here we have, let us see, up to this. This one is the hydrocarbon chain. This hydrocarbon chain is hydrophobic. It is not water soluble. This one is, carboxyl group is hydrophilic. Okay. So both contains hydrophobic group and hydrophilic group. So that is the reason fatty acid, we call it amphipathic. It is amphipathic. Okay, containing both hydrophilic and hydrophobic. Okay. Now is numbering. How we give the numbering to the fatty acids. Okay. Let us see here. Again, I will write 8 carbon fatty acid. Okay, 8 carbon fatty acid. Okay. This is the 8 carbon fatty acid. This is 8 carbon fatty acid containing a carboxyl group. For simple numbering we give it. Let us see. The numbering always starts from with carboxyl group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then, so also the numbering can be given using the Greek letters. What are these? The second carbon will be alpha carbon, then beta carbon, okay, then gamma carbon, like that. So when you study in the metabolism, so there is one metabolism is there in the fatty acids, so that we call it beta oxidation of fatty acids. Okay, so like that, second carbon is alpha, and third carbon is beta, fourth carbon is the gamma. Okay, then also numbering can be done from the this end, hydrocarbon chain end. This carbon we call it omega carbon. So then it can be omega 1, omega 2, omega 3, like that. This type of numbering is very much useful when you are describing the unsaturated fatty acids. So taking the basis of the double bond. Okay, so like the fatty acids, so can be given various type of numbering. Okay, nomenclature. The next objective is classification. So how fatty acids are classified? Okay, fatty acids can be classified into 4 different classes. Let us see. There are 4 different classes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The first one is straight chain. Straight chain. The next one is branched. There is a branch point is present. Branched chain fatty acid. The third one is substituted fatty acid. The fourth one is cyclic fatty acid. Cyclic fatty acid. So straight chain fatty acids, branched chain fatty acid, substituted fatty acids, and cyclic fatty acids. The straight chain fatty acid further classified into saturated and unsaturated. Saturated and unsaturated. Okay. That what does it mean? Saturated means there is no presence of double bond. Unsaturated means the presence of one or more double bonds are there. Okay. Saturated again further classified into even chain. That means even number carbons are present. Okay. Even number fatty acids are odd chain. Odd chain. Okay. Even number so containing fatty acid are, that means the number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like that. Such fatty acids, examples are palmitic acid and stearic acid. Palmitic acid, stearic acid. Odd chain. Okay, so there are 3, 5, 7, like that. There are propionic acid and valeric acid. Okay. Again, these unsaturated fatty acids again further classified into 2. One is monoenoic, that means containing single double bond. Monoenoic, containing single double bond, that is oleic acid. And if it is polyenoic, so more than one double bond. So there are 3 essential fatty acids are there. That is linolenic, arachidonic acid. Okay, arachidonic acids. So these are unsaturated fatty acids. What are the examples of branched chain fatty acids? So branched chain fatty acids, one of the carbon of the hydrocarbon chain. So there is a branch point is there. The examples are isovaleric acid, and isobutyric acid. Okay. The substitute fatty acids, either there may be substitution with hydroxyl group may be present. So they are lactic acid having the hydroxyl group, lactic acid having hydroxyl group. Okay, then cerebronic acid. Okay, then oxynervonic acid. Okay. The final group of the fatty acids, cyclic fatty acids. The hydrocarbon chain is not straight, it is not a branch, it is a cyclic type of hydrocarbon chain is present. So chalmogric acid. Of course, prostaglandins also can be included in this group. Okay, prostaglandins also can be included in this group where cyclic structure is present. In this session, we have discussed about fatty acids, definition and classification. Okay, the take-home message is fatty acids, they contain hydrocarbon chain that is represented by R and a carboxyl group. A single carboxyl group is present. R and a single carboxyl group is present. Mostly 16 and 18 carbon chain containing fatty acids are most common. So they are mostly present. Okay, they are mostly present along with an alcohol, either glycerol, okay, any other alcohol. So they are present. The numbering of the fatty acids is done in this way. It is always numbering starts from the carboxyl group, and okay, then there is a Greek letters are also used. The second carbon will be the alpha, and third carbon will be the beta, and fourth carbon will be the gamma. And also numbering can be done from the methyl group. That methyl group we called omega. This is omega 1 and omega 2, omega 3. So it is useful when you are representing the unsaturated fatty acids, the position of the double bond. Next is the classification. 4 classes are there: straight chain, branched chain, substituted fatty acids, and cyclic fatty acid. Okay, so in the straight chain, so there are unsaturated fatty acid, and in unsaturated fatty acid there is monoenoic and polyenoic. That means single double bond is present, more than one double bond is present. The example here is oleic acid. Here the example is linoleic acid, linolenic acid, and arachidonic acid. Saturated fatty acids, even chain, and here odd chain fatty acids. Even chain 2, 4, 6, 8, odd chain 3, 5, 7, like that. Even chain are the natural fatty acids. Okay, most common. Then we have talked about the branched chain. In the branched chain, so one of the carbon group is having the branch. One of the carbon group is having the branch. So isovaleric acid, isobutyric acid. Then substituted fatty acids. So there is the substitution is there, either hydroxyl group or other group, they are substituted, and so those fatty acids are present. Suppose if we take the unsaturated fatty acids, the ricinoleic acid. Okay, so also saturated fatty acids, their substituted fatty acids are so present. Then the next one is cyclic fatty acids. So here the hydrocarbon chain is not in a straight chain. There is a cyclic form is there. Chalmogric acid and also prostaglandins can also be considered as cyclic fatty acids. These are various important points related to fatty acids definition and classification. Okay, thank you very much.